title of the article published in the journal Latina is the following: Ceasefire as bad news, the coverage of the end of ETA in the Basque and Spanish press. The Basque organization ETA announced the cessation of its armed campaign on October 20th, 2011. It was the main cover story in all Basque and Spanish newspapers. Our article studies how the Basque and Spanish press reported the process leading to the end of ETA's campaign. For that purpose, we have selected 7 newspapers, 4 edited in the Basque Country, which are El Correo, Deia, Gara and Berria, and 3 edited in Madrid, which are El País, El Mundo and Abc. We analyzed how they reported 10 significant events that occurred from 2009 to 2011, chosen for their significance in the process. The first event of our sample is the last premeditated killings of ETA at the end of July 2009, and the last one is the announcement of the definitive cessation of armed activity by ETA in October of 2011. In a qualitative study carried out through discourse analysis and framing theory, we have examined and compared the headlines and news stories of a sample of 70 items. The study shows that the line followed by some newspapers didn't significantly evolve over time, whilst other newspapers shift their approach as the event showed that the end of ETA's violence was actually coming. Within the first group are, on one side, Gara and Berria, because they gave full credibility to the process from the beginning, and on the other, ABC and El Mundo, because they denied the process any credibility until the end. Within the second group are El Correo, Deia and El País. They experienced an evolution in their news coverage. They didn't give any credibility to the process in the earliest period, but they modified their line over time. The tipping point for that change was the presentation of the charter of the political party Sortu, where the promoters expressly rejected the use of violence by ETA. From then on, these 3 newspapers gave full credibility to the process. Another conclusion of the study is that the analyzed newspapers overall didn't interpret the evolution of the situation correctly, as most of them didn't reflect the importance of these paradigmatic events at the time they occurred. In addition, there is a significant difference in the media coverage provided by the Basque and Spanish newspapers. Most Basque newspapers provided more accurate information overall, and they framed those events in a positive context of a peace approximation. Some very influential Spanish papers, in contrast, provided their readers with a distorted vision of the events, framed as if the cessation of violence was a negative outcome. It is a confirmation that framing is instrumental in giving certain meaning to certain realities, in this case, to the point that peace as good news became peace as bad news.